So, the first few episodes of Andor have been released, and this show has literally set the internet on fire. Oh wait, no. Actually, no one seems to care about it. I did a poll the other day, and almost half of you said you won't bother watching it. I've spoken to most of the other big Star Wars YouTubers this week, and all of us agree that Star Wars hype seems to be at its lowest point in years. But why is this? Andor is gritty, dark, and packed full of talented actors. From a storytelling and film perspective, it is on track to be at least as good, if not better than The Mandalorian. People have been asking for Disney to make something like this for years, but don't seem to be bothered about actually watching this show. Well, I think there's a few reasons for this. First, I think Andor is going to find it pretty hard to compete with the other shows out at the moment. There's currently She-Hulk, Rings of Power, and the House of the Dragon all running at the same time. And while Andor may be better than all of these shows, for better or worse, She-Hulk and the Rings of Power are doing a great job of dominating the headlines and the internet. However, I do think that the premise of Andor itself is also an issue. Cassian Andor is basically an unknown character. Now don't get me wrong, I love Rogue One, but one of the main criticisms of it was that the cast was too large for any meaningful individual character development. Especially when coming off the back of the Boba Fett and Kenobi shows, a secondary character from a spin-off film is hardly going to coax in your average Joe. And maybe this is more of a personal opinion, but I'm kinda fed up of prequels where I know the character is going to survive. For characters like Vader, Ahsoka or Kenobi, I don't care as much, as I've grown to care about these characters. The fact I know he survives through to Rogue One takes away a lot of the tension. With all that said, Andor has been pretty brilliant so far. However, like Rogue One, I think it will likely be a fan favourite that largely stays out of the mainstream. It will certainly be interesting to see if hype for the show picks up later on in the season. For more Star Wars shorts, check out this video on screen now.